Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more Stranded Forever. So yes, I'm currently taking a bath. If you remember from last time, I got extremely hot because I'm pretty sure it's like the middle of the day or something, and I had to go and basically jump in a nice cool bath and cool off. So I did that. I'm probably going to end up getting set on fire again because whatever I'm doing is maybe it's because I'm wearing armor. I didn't even think about that. It might be because I'm wearing armor. Well then let's craft somewhere to hold the armor. Can never have enough drying racks. It's not possible. I don't seem to be on fire as much anymore. I bet you that was in fact the issue. Was that I was literally lighting myself on fire by having so much armor on. So we're gonna just put the armor on stand, or the stand would be nice, but for now we're gonna put it on the wall. And then when I need it, I can dress up and go outside in it. Not carrying around will be nice as well. Put that in there for right now. Oh, yep, see? Temperature going down again. I think that's that, actually, because it's becoming nighttime, though. So we need something to eat. Last episode, we managed to complete this quest. And that leads us into infest leaves. So I need to get infest leaves. I've actually already done this, but of course it doesn't know that. Wait, what? Ice cubes. I'd love some ice cubes. I don't know how. Need water, right? Obviously. So we need to get an oak crucible. An unfired bucket, and then that gives me a water bucket. Interesting. That's gonna mean exploration, because I'm pretty sure for an unfired, wait, can I shift the sand? Is that what is that what I'm, oh, of course, right. Right, of course, yeah. This is what I need to do. I need to get enough sand. No, I need to get enough saplings turned into dirt that I can make a cobblestone furnace. And then I'm gonna have to get some of this iron, wherever iron is. There we go. Some of this turned into a couple of shears, and then I'll have almost an infinite water supply after that, so assuming I have trees. However, there's a tiny bit of interestingness in there. Yeah, let's not go outside right now, actually. I have decided that outside is currently off limits. Can you imagine why I've decided this? I think you can. I think my audience is smart enough to understand we're not going outside right this second. Yes, in point of fact, what am I gonna do? I don't need all of this dirt. I know I said last episode I was gonna build a farm, but really I'm gonna turn it all into crap. Hey! I got 3 stones out of that. I was expecting 1 stone, maybe, out of this entire stack, not 3 out of 1. Okay, so the rate of stone drop is much higher than I was expecting it to be. That's awesome. 10 stones. Ooh, is that a grass seed? That's a grass seed! Okay, that's actually important. Yeah, I know. It sounds weird that a grass seed is important. That's really important. Well, not really important, but it's helpful. Huh. It freaks me out every time I walk past here, and then I hear the door open behind me. But of course, it's just the pressure plate that I've stood on. It doesn't lead to anything bad, but it feels like maybe... Right. The meshes only last so long. That's why we were going to make a bunch of meshes. I remember this now. We are, in fact, going to do that, though. Is 14 enough? I think if you look at... Wait a second. How do I make cobblestone with this? I need 9? Well, no wonder it's giving me... Yeah, no wonder it's giving me so many per... It's not easier. Just more than double what it takes per recipe. Well, this is going to be a pain. Okay, last piece of dirt. Come on, something helpful. Like a potato seeds, those are helpful. Large acorn, birch seed, spruce seed, pumpkin seeds, potato seeds, and 20 of those. So that's 3. If I turn these into half slabs, come on, show me a half slab so I can. Bet you it's the other way in the recipe tree. Or the recipe book. Menu. Oh, was that half slab? That was the half slab. If I turn these into half slabs. Really? I can't turn these into half. There is no half slab furnace thing? Okay, furnace. Yeah? There is no half slab version. I can make an actual furnace, which is going to take forever. I can't do that, can't do that, I can't do that. Did I just hear a doorbell? Oh, whatever. I can't do that, I can't do that, I can't do either of those. Can't do any of those. Yes. In fact, this is the only thing I can possibly craft. We're going to be here a while. Now, when it's not day, or when it's not night anymore, I got a couple of tricks I can pull which will help speed it along. But, These have now become sacred because, good lord, and I still need another. I need another 5 of those things. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can compost the string, which we should be able to. I'm also going to sacrifice those. Oh, I should see if I can sacrifice these too. Oh, I can. Done deal. I don't care if I'm sacrificing my wall. I want stones. Sorry, there's a message that won't go away. I kept thinking it was gonna go away. It wouldn't go away. I was just like, fine. Okay. So, since apparently we're gonna have some time yet before the sun rises, And I'm running out of things we can do that don't involve podcasting. I think I'm just going to tell a funny story from today. So, I work in a kitchen. I work in a restaurant kitchen. And so, back of house is relatively... I mean, there's only like 5 of us, maybe 6 of us on the line at the same time. It's pretty close-knit, and everybody knows each other, and we all joke around with each other. Even the boss is one of the guys, more or less. And so, nobody's really, like, you know, it doesn't matter what happens. Everything pretty much evens out to be perfectly fine, for the most part. And so, like, I mean, nobody's high-strung is what I was trying to get at. And so at some point, oh, sunrise. Might continue his story to, oh no, I guess we got the time still. So at some point, one of the other guys that works there, Mike, goes to, start refilling the fryers. You know what? I bet you we can recite the string though. Anyway, so he starts cleaning and refilling the fryers. Yes, and so normally when you do that, it has a tendency to bubble up if you don't do it right. But you just turn the fryer off, and it all kind of comes down again. So he was doing his thing, and I wasn't paying attention because it's not my job. And honestly, it's cleaning a fryer. It's about one of the most boring things you can do. I don't care. And so I wasn't watching. And then I turn around and there's just this bubbling, gushing. I don't know what button he hit, but it wasn't the off button when he walked away. And so the fryer was overflowing. And it took the fryer next to it too. It contaminated both of them. It was horrible. It's a horrible, horrible mess. Of course, not only does it contaminate the fryer next to him, it hits the ground and contaminates the whole ground. Of course, this is like 7 a.m. in the morning. We don't open until 11, so we have plenty of time to clean this up before it affects anyone but the 3 of us who are currently there. But you can't leave grease on the ground, right? Oil, you can't. In a kitchen, it will kill somebody, literally hurt somebody badly. And so you just can't do it. And so Mike ended up spending like maybe 20 minutes cleaning up again. He was not happy. Oddly enough, right? How did you get there? Oh, bother, I don't know how you got there, but someone else might be able to get there too. Did he spawn there? Is that what happened? I think he spawned there. Anyway, so, later on, like, not much later. I guess, about an hour later, whatever. Later on, the other guy, the next guy comes in, and he's one of our prep cooks. He ends up on the line. Good lord, ow, ow. I'm gonna die. I hate that. Anyways, so yeah, he goes into the front, and starts making himself some coffee because why not? You know, it's 8 a.m. or whatever it is. We're all horribly uncaffeinated and just in desperate need of coffee, right? And so I'm looking for bones if you're wondering what I'm doing. I guess he must have done it a bit wrong and not paid attention, because of course it's something that we've all done like 70,000 times. And somehow, he like misplaced one of the parts. And so instead of it putting coffee from the machine into the brewer, into the coffee pot, he ended up with a bunch, like, I mean, all the coffee, except for a tiny little bit of it. All, but, you know, like, almost all the coffee hit the ground. And just hit the ground, it splattered in this beautiful, like, 10-foot radius of mess. And then, oh, it's a wing. Oh, it's that. Oh, I get it now. Nothing cool here? No? Okay, I don't get it. Looks like a grave. Doesn't it? It is a grave. Was I not supposed to do that? Okay. Well, anyway, so, later on in the day, about an hour later, actually, we have these beautiful, big, they almost look like a coffee pot, except they have a twist-off lid, and they're for pouring, like, syrup or sauces or whatever, and it just makes it really easy to pour precisely the amount you want. And so our boss picked up one of those full of barbecue sauce, and apparently the lid actually wasn't screwed on, and so it just popped off in his hand midair, and my light has just died. Oh well, I'll finish it the rest of this video without. Just turn on this light. It won't be quite as awesome, but that's not the point. And so the lid popped off the barbecue sauce midair. It was giant. I won't say giant. It was a big container, like, 2 pounds of barbecue sauce. Just goes tumbling through the air, hits the ground, and basically shoots a small jet of barbecue sauce straight across the ground. So we're talking like 1.5 to 2 feet long, like a foot wide, just covered in barbecue sauce underneath the dry storage. Boss was not happy, but by this time, of course, he'd already been laughing at other people's misfortunes, so he couldn't really just be like, oh, really just be like pissing and swearing or anything like that, because of course, we'd all, or at least, 2 other people had already messed up badly that morning. And so he didn't really, like, go crazy about it or anything. And then, what was the next one? About a half hour later, after he put the barbecue sauce lid on, really tight, put it back where it belonged, somebody else picked up the barbecue sauce, and the lid came off midair again. Same container, same lid. The boss swears he screwed it on really well. Just, nope, wasn't having it. So it hit the ground, makes a smaller explosion this time, of course, because obviously there's less in it. So for that part of the story short, somebody else picked up that container about an hour later, and it did the same thing, except this time it managed to land in the sink. Right? That's helpful. But we chucked the lid. You can probably imagine, because good lord. Oh, there's a block here. It's not here. I'm gonna miss that apple, aren't I? Oh, there we go. I got it. And then so, after all of that, Mike, the guy who started the whole chain, comes up to me and goes, well, it'll be your turn next, Ether. I'm like, I don't want to take a turn next. Somebody else can have a turn. It's perfectly fine. I don't mind. It's not actually what I said, but, it's what I was thinking. And so, I was really good. I almost dropped a full bag of shredded Parmesan or pepper jack into a fresh bowl of, or a fresh container of French onion soup. But I didn't. I saved it. I did, however, after that, promptly drop a bag of Parmesan cheese in the fridge. And we're talking like a 5-pound bag. Opened it. Was trying to put the container on a shelf. It slipped. Half of the cheese ended up on the floor. Thankfully, not the entire bag. Because that would have just... Uh-oh. We're gonna try this. That would have destroyed my soul. But I dropped it in the fridge. The fridge is the only place in the whole kitchen, except for on the line when we're all working and talking about grease, where you never ever drop anything. It's not okay. It will. The moms will never think it's okay to spill in the fridge. So of course I spill a bunch of Parmesan cheese, which is like the most horrible thing to clean up, by the way. Powder Parmesan cheese. When I told the boss, he started laughing. Because it was just like, that's just how the morning went. All of this was before service started, so none of the guests were affected in any way, shape, or form. Don't worry. Actually, I want to take a few shortcuts before we close for the night. Any other seeds I have? Yes, I have one of these. Good. And then back to oak. There we go. And so now I have a bunch of saplings for the thing. But yeah, so that is going to be the end of this particular story. I wonder if I can put the head in there. Nope. I gotta wear the head. It's not wear as... Let's not do that. It's gonna creep me out. Anyways, so yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed being a part of the story. Even if it was so embarrassing. Oh, I just ate that apparently. I ate that not too long ago either. I might have an issue trying to find something to eat in a second, but for right now, everything is fine. Yeah. So, I'm going to end it here, and so thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe. If you, and all things, thank the patrons for they're amazing, and hopefully next time my light won't die in the middle of an episode. I forgot to charge it. It was my bad. Have a great day. Thank you all for watching again, and I'll see you next time. This is ioEther out.